Alright, now to the defense replays. I was hoping another match would pop in, but I guess not. Maybe it'll pop in the middle of this. So let's start with this. So this was a long week of stuff. A lot of different sort of teams. A little bit adjusted and it got better. So I'll first talk about like why the teams were adjusted a bit. So this is the first match. I'm not gonna actually put up like probably the picture of this, but I'll explain it, and it will be similar to the third match, which is the actual team that we're using. Alright, so we have Boulder here, has Strat Assault, so I did actually get a Hilda and I just sort of foddered it to my Hinoka for Airspace and Strat Assault. And I gave Boulder Strat Assault and Gale Force Mist. I don't really like using Gale Force on defense, but I just tried to use it for this week. She also has Potent because I've seen like sometimes she gets outsped. I don't know how much it helps, but yeah, we're gonna use that because I don't think she has Potent in her kit at all. Yeah, she has that. We have Heimdall. We're using the New Year's one because we already have too many mythics to begin with. We have 3 here, so we're just using this one just cause. I don't think this Heimdall has piercing, so I kind of wish I can have like Cone Assault, but sadly, don't have spare fodder of that. We have Golvek, who's a bonus. She's not really going to be relevant in these matches, but she will get better later on with the other map that I had in mind. Again, she's not the strongest, but she will be at least more useful in those other maps. But she has the Makai Ring and the Rally Up Speed. So as a range unit, whenever you use the Makai Ring, you get only 1 movement after you use your Rally. But with Strat Assault, you actually still get the charge effect because you can still warp. So you get a 3 range warp in the cardinal direction. That will help out Golvek move around still, which is kind of useful, slightly. We have Freyr here. Only difference is that he has reopening, otherwise he's the same as usually before. Eikthenir, Erica Ring. Also, by the way, Heimdall is the magic twin save here, I believe. And yeah, kind of just a hybrid of stuff, Slick Fighter and Deflect Melee to try and defend against some melee units. Heimdall, Ike Ring, standard stuff. I foddered one Hodier for Ice Wall, and the other one I just sort of kept like this. Now, the main reason why we lost this match, and why I had like multiple versions of this map, is that we had Celica Ring on Aether. I didn't know if it would be useful or not, but I think this happened with Joe Silly, I believe, a couple months ago, and I remember this. I just don't remember when. If Aether dies, you don't get the extra action with your Divine Nectar if it happens after. So what ends up happening is Aether actually just attacks before Boulder can actually get off, or before, yeah, Boulder can get off the Divine Nectar from Aether, and then Boulder ends up not doing anything. So I did have one version of this map with Celica Ring, one version without, and I realized that was a problem, so we removed it. But anyway, that's the case. Alamine, +7, Plumera, +1, Ninja Golveg, Nidhogg +2 bonus, Edelgard +1, and Alpha with Hardy Bearing himself. He doesn't even trust in himself. So I'm just gonna take my map. Hayden's gonna end up dying very early, and then you'll see that Boulder could possibly get off an extra attack, but cannot because Hayden's already gone. So Alpha gonna do some good tanking here, and also Golveg doesn't really survive against pretty much any sort of bar save at all. She doesn't survive, so maybe with fodder, maybe. I kind of doubt it though.
Keep it coming.
Even Nidhogg, people feel like it's probably outdated at this point. Right, but yeah, Aether, I didn't think she would actually die. I mean, I know she would die to Alpha, but I didn't think she would like die that easily just because of the fact that, you know, she's fairly tanky, but not nowadays. I know it's been like half a year now that she's been out, so a lot of things can kind of just take her out. See, Bola can swap in, could have attacked Elamine after, or actually it would have been Alfred too, but didn't get that opportunity, of course. And Edelgard is going to take out Eikthenir. I think it's going to take 2 combats, I believe.
This is good training.
I don't know if it is or not. Edelgard does get a lot of action, so right now Edelgard put out for debuffs. We want to attack Eikthenir.
Strength lies in the spirit.
Emblem, engage.
Right. That's enough to take out Eichenir. Then you're gonna take out Heimdallr. Then you're gonna take out Freyr. And then pretty much that's really it that can happen. Right. Alfred gonna be able to attack tank Boulder, because again, when it comes to Boulder, you want blue melee saves against Boulder. Also, a lot of damage. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Alfred's super good. I know everyone's been talking up about him lately. He didn't have that much of a hit when he first came out, but yeah, it seemed like now it's like, now he's a big deal now. Alright, they're just getting the pots. And I'm gonna take out Ashe. Ashe, kind of like an afterthought when I put her in the secret slot, but that's just how it works. Now this map is the same thing, but it has Aether without the Silica Ring. Now, there's one weakness with the map. Actually, there's always weaknesses with defense map, but it's hard to have like a team that can always counter that weakness. The weakness with this is that Boulder's not being covered by Eichenir, so she's susceptible to Lyn, Emblem Lyn. I'm hoping that Boulder with Potent can be able to outspeed, not take that much damage. That was the idea. I didn't test it, but I was hoping that was the case. That was not the case here. Azura, Alphador, Emblem Lyn +2, Young Camilla, Ashara +7, and Mir's Boulder. So they're just gonna attack Boulder, and not gonna survive, even with null flying effectiveness. And Boulder is down, so that is the one weakness to this map. Again, you have to kind of expect Emblem Lyn still at this point, because even though like she's over a year old, she's still extremely valuable. I think she's like probably the oldest character that's like extremely like still meta relevant despite being this old. I think so. Well, at least out of the non-mythics, I think she is. I think so. Unless you want to count Nurgle. I guess Nurgle too. Yeah, I guess you would say Nurgle, probably. Alright, anyway. There's buff of 13, then gonna engage, take out a couple of units, then move back. Young Camilla can take out Eichenir. Pretty much can, as long as you know, like, 35th anniversary Marth, no shield fighter, blah blah blah.
Emblem guide you.
Alright. Gonna take out Heimdallr. That's not an issue for Lyn, of course. I ain't gonna need all the hits, of course. Alright, and then we'll see what we do here. So that Foresight's there. Well, not on Boulder, but she doesn't need it, of course. She can take out Freyr. Alphador. Thinking Golveg. Because again, Golveg really, yeah, she's really unfortunate. I mean, like, all the Golvegs have had their shine besides this mythic one. The mythic one really never had her shine. But you would expect her, at least whenever she gets her refine, because I don't think she has it yet. It has to be a killer one, right? Because she just never got any chance, ever. Alright, and then Volterra goes off. They have Crom. Gonna take out a bunch of these units. Aether first. Nectar's not gonna save you. Well, they're gonna take out Hodir. Betrayal. Making sure that they get the pot, of course. And then Alphador are gonna take out Ashe. Alright, that's that. Now this is a team that it turned into a little bit better, but so the main differences here is that we have Aether with the Edelgard ring. Doesn't really matter too much, but basically she still doesn't have Silica ring. The really main difference is that Freyr's not here, and instead we have L.Arachel, who has the Lyn ring. So the main reason why we have this like this is that Golveg is now going to use the Divine Nectar, and Boulder is going to use the Makai ring for herself. Why do we want that instead? First, L.Arachel puts a sweep effect as one of her effects in her A skill, so people can't counterattack, which will help out Golveg, so she doesn't have to deal with, you know, people attacking her because she can't survive. Obviously, if they have no C disrupt, that's not going to matter, but again, it gives Golveg another chance to at least fight back, and that's pretty much it. So that's the main thing with this. I was scared about this because they didn't have Freyr, that's why I didn't use this at the start, but I eventually had to use it because this is what I had left. So, Aether Guard, Celica Ring, Nidhogg plus 8 with the Cornering, Alfredor, Emblem Lyn, Dual Plumera, and Young Camilla. Alright, gonna dance Lyn. Just stay there. It took 2 losses at the very start, and then it was just like doomed. Alright, just gonna break some stuff. Lyn's gonna take all the buffs, I believe, from Alfredor. I think they're just gonna wait for Volterra to go off. I will see if they do anything, which from watching replay, they didn't. But I pretty much only watched like really this. Once I was like, oh, we gotta win, I'm good enough. I stopped watching replays, so I don't remember anything that's happened outside of this, so this is really just it. And it's gonna be a surprise just like you, for me, for you. Alright, L.Arachel gonna move down. Golveg still is gonna be able to rally at some point. Harsh Command. They got a lot of movement. And then Golveg, oh, she's gonna get hit by the Force Knights there, so sadly she didn't do anything. Alright, L.Arachel. Gonna take out at least Plumera. That was only 1 hit, by the way. I know she had a lot of res too. Alright, so Boulder can't really swap anyone over there. And the reason why is because since Golveg got hit by the Force Saint Snare, you can't use your assist skill, so that kind of just like prevented that swap. Alright, so let's see this one. We have Gold Kieran here using Elm, new Sather, Alphonse +1 with Potent, Edelgard, Celica Ring, New Year's Plumera, and a Lear +1. I was thinking about using this Fallen Lear and have pair up, but I don't know.
Do what you can.
Alright, Edelgard gonna get danced, gonna get pushed up, gonna get by the Force Knight Snare. And whenever they're just breaking stuff, I always think this is kind of like auto battle, but I mean, I break stuff, so I'm kind of like an auto battler.
I shall heal you.
Alright, gonna do this. They're going to be able to take out a unit. Oh my goodness, it's possible. I feel like it was barely too. I'm gonna go for Plumera. I'm surprised. I mean, also, I know Plumera doesn't have any damage reduction, but I actually had high enough res to at least be able to survive something. Alright. Alright, Boulder going for Edelgard. I mean, she's using Red Style here, so she should be able to KO. Yep. Alright, that's gonna move away. I think I'm gonna go for Alphonse.
Train your heart.
Oh, okay.
For the 9 realms.
Is there anyone near Alphonse? Maybe that's why he doesn't feel. Yeah. He must not have allies nearby. Oh, he has 1 ally. Just a leader. Alright. Oh, I have Fatal Smoke 3 on Mythic Golveg. If I had a Fatal Smoke 4, that would have been a KO. But I always treasure that skill, so I don't know. Just use it willy-nilly. Alright, let's see what we got here. You guys thought this game's all about power creep. What about Emblem Lyn? Still over a year old, still in every team. Ingrid, Eichthenier, Elm, Emblem Sigurd, Emblem Edelgard, and Emblem Lyn. And I guess they couldn't snipe the unit they wanted to. Who are they trying to snipe? I guess you can try and snipe Golveg if you want to. But maybe they don't want to do that. Alright, what was that one? That was this one. So now we just have a bunch of losses and a win. We have Alphador, we have the new Azura, we have Edelgard Silica Ring, Brave Sharena, Plumera +8, and Nidhogg +3. I'm gonna bring Edelgard up. Oh wait, hold on a second. Oh, okay, see? That's actually a good strat. That's kind of the strat that we're using on defense. So Sharena was able to reposition, put the Speed Res Shackle on, but again, they have Strat Assault with the Edelgard, so that's why Sharena can move in a 3 space up there without being hindered. Huh, I didn't even think about that. I thought about for defense, I didn't even think about using it on offense. Actually, pretty good. There goes that 2 space range Azura Dance. Guard.
Train your heart.
Oof, off by just a little bit. Man, imagine if I had like a +10 like there. I wonder if that comment would have went different. Alright, probably gonna take on Heimdall here. I wouldn't imagine they would attack twice for no reason.
I'll win in style.
This year is bright.
1 HP, Sharena. Yep. Wow, exact damage too. Pretty good. I'm gonna deal with Boulder. And then I'm gonna deal with Aether Rune, okay? Oh, I still forgot she had a refresh after all that. I forgot that she was done. Alright. I'm gonna dance Edelgard. Got L.Arachel. Alright, Oder. Okay, they were smarter like me. They didn't have DC like my Boulder did. Like if I had Lin Ring on Hoder, they would not be able to get the pots. That's how I feel, but they were smart, unlike me, so they were able to take that out, and that's not an issue. Alright, this is a rematch. Alright, we have Eikthenir, the mythic version, +2. I always keep saying Vital Sharena. Entwined Sharena, Edelgard Celica Ring, Elm, Micaiah Ring, Young Camilla, Edelgard Ring, and we have Leo +2. Actually, I still have my Leo. I had 2 different ones, but fought it. I can't take controlled. Young Camilla can definitely do that and get rid of that. Okay, so they just wanted the space because they don't really have a dual unit to utilize that with. Admire the space. Unless they're waiting for a dual unit on turn 3, that also could be it. Aren't they in range? Oh no, they have. I always forget because everyone has. Oh yeah, they do have a dual unit. They have somewhere. I forget because I still haven't upgraded my safety defense because I'm always lazy. I always forget. I forgot safety defense is two turns. Like what? How do they last so long? Oopsie. Hoder is actually able to survive. Alright, Young Camalgary will take out Eikthenir. Aether is not long for this world either. Probably gonna pick up Boulder, which we've seen happen a lot. Have a lot of actions, which means
I'll keep
a lot of chaos to ensue. And L.Arachel. Not long for this world either. Alright, cool, we're gonna get taken out. Get rid of Heimdallr. Get rid of Hodir.
do what you
Oh my god, they're able to get all this. They still have more actions. How? Yeah, I was gonna match my Sigurd ring too. Or would not matter anyway. I don't think I've ever seen that many actions before. That was so many. Let me see something. Okay, yeah, she had art. So 3, 2, 2. No, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. Well, for just counting assist moves. Anyway, alright, then this. Elm, Blumera, Entwined Sharena, Fierce Boulder, Young Camilla Erica Ring, Crom +1 Lin Ring. Alright, their Boulder just
I'll
went
get you
straight in.
going.
It didn't do anything. Okay, so they definitely just wanted to test the trap. Now I know where to engage from. Any further extra unit, which is Blumera. Hey, I do that too. You didn't really get an extra unit.
A drained
Now the question is, they have a lot of action, but do they have enough? This one doesn't have the Leo or the Edelgard. Air Force Knights here, that was probably not what they wanted. Oh,
You are
unless
all
Sharena is to refresh them. Oh yeah, they had Boulder go first, because maybe Sharena can survive Eichner maybe?
Let's have a good year.
Alright, as we see, this is why Nurgle is very important. Being able to at least remove some of those buffs can help out with taking them down. Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the defense replays. See you guys next week. Have a good one. Or I guess it's still this week. Alright, later guys.